So what are closing costs as they relate to the transaction? We are now in escrow. We're moving towards the close of escrow. Each side is going to have their individual costs, both the buyer and the seller. So the buyer and seller normally would share the cost of the escrow company. So there's an escrow fee to run the escrow. Normally buyer and seller split that 50-50. The buyer may be getting a loan and he or she may have their own individual costs for the loan. The cost of the appraisal, the cost to get the loan, the mortgage lender's fees, the recording fee, title insurance for the loan itself, which is different than title insurance for the transaction. The seller in California typically would pay for title insurance, and that would be a seller-borne responsibility. So closing costs happen at the very end of the transaction, and there are several that will be applied to both buyer and seller. Recording of the documents, wire transfer fees. You may have to send out a mobile notary to someone's home and have it notarized in their home. There's a fee for that. So these are all what's considered closing costs, and they're going to show up on the closing statement, which is referred to as a HUD-1. And I'm happy to walk through these charges anytime with you. If you have more questions about closing costs, call me anytime.